एक मिनट थोड़ा सा साइड में सरको ना.
Now this lecture we are starting with the new chapter, the chapter number 6. That is a dissolution of partnership firm. Okay, you are all requested to write. I'll be giving the explanation for this. The name of chapter is very important. Dissolution of partnership firm. It is dissolution of partnership firm. Okay, and dissolution means what? Dissolution का मतलब क्या होता है? Now dissolution means closing down the business of partnership firm. Okay. It can be either a voluntary dissolution or it can be compulsory dissolution. But why they want to close down the business? There are a number of reasons. And number one and strong reason is the heavy losses. When actually continuous heavy losses are going on, then all partners together, they can come and they can decide that it is better to close down the business. Okay. Or sometimes the business is becoming illegal. Illegal business ho gaya. Okay, then in that case also the business is to be closed down. And what is compulsory dissolution? This is the dissolution by court order. Generally, the dissolution, compulsory dissolution takes place when all partners are declared insolvent partners. Sagle partners insolvent झालेले. All partners are insolvent. In that particular case, court can take a decision of a compulsory dissolution. So as I told you, dissolution means closing down the business and of the partnership firm. It can be voluntary dissolution or it can be compulsory dissolution by court order. Okay. Accounting procedure. Prepare which accounts? There are 5 accounts which are given to you. Okay. Out of which realization account. Number 1 is a realization account. It is not revaluation account. It is a realization account. Then partners current account. अगर आपको दिया है तो तैयार करना ही पड़ेगा. Okay. Wait. So if it is given, you need to prepare that. आपको वो तैयार करना ही पड़ेगा. Okay. Then partners capital account, cash or bank account. Either cash account or bank account. Then partners loan account also. Partners loan account also required. Okay. Partners loan account, मतलब if it is given, दिला असेल तर करायचं, otherwise not. Yes. So this is a partners loan account if it is given. Now what is written? Actually it is written in blue color. मैंने अलग color से लिखा है ये. All the assets are sold or realized or taken over by partners. What do you mean by sold, realized? Sold, realized 1 and 7. That means all the assets are sold in the market or realized. We are getting the money. See, in the process of closing down the business, we have to sell all the assets and properties. हमको सब sell करना ही पड़ेगा. Okay. Either assets are sold or realized or taken over by partner. Taken over by partner means partner बोलते हैं कि कोई asset हम लोग अपने लिए लेके जाएंगे. Okay. And all liabilities are paid, either paid or taken over by partners. Sometimes actually wife's loan may be there. Partner's wife's loan may be there. So actually one partner can say that okay, I'll pay my wife's loan on my own. This is called as a liabilities which is taken over by partner or partners. मैंने ऐसे लिखा है देखो partner oblique S, partner or partners like. तुमचे theory लिहून झाली. This is a theoretical part. Then this part continue for proforma journal entries which will be writing one by one. एक एक करून आपण लिहिणार आहे. तुमचं झालं की मला सांगा, असं करा किंवा तोंडी सांगा आमचं झालं. I will proceed with the same.
सर हो गया.
हो गया? Okay. Now we want to proceed further with the entries. Those who are latecomers, they are requested to Now skip that part. अभी ये part चालू करो. Proforma journal entries, items and entries are there. So write one by one. Number one आपको लिखना है when assets are transferred to realization account with book value. Book value means balance sheet value. So when the assets are transferred to realization account with the book value, that is balance sheet value. So the journal entry number one is a realization account debit. Realization account debit to sundry assets account. To sundry assets account. This is the journal entry number one. Okay. What do you mean by sundry assets? Sundry assets means all assets, like to land and building, to machinery, to furniture, to debtors, to stock. Okay. But no cash, no bank here. Cash and bank and the profit and loss account which is standing in the balance sheet asset is not to be transferred to realization account. Cash bank के लिए अलग account है ना? So this is entry number one. Number two, when RDD is transferred to realization account. Well, RDD आपको दिया है. The RDD is given in the balance sheet asset. That is it is given like this. Debtors are 20,000 less RDD 1,000. Outer column 19,000. That is RDD. If it is given to you, it is to be transferred to realization account with the journal entry as a RDD account debit. RDD account debit to realization account. Okay. Now profit and loss account. Profit and loss account. Or any loss given in asset side transferred to partners capital account. Partners capital account. So when the profit and loss account is given in the asset side, एक असा item दिला profit and loss account. Also called as a trading loss, current loss, any loss, कुठलाही loss असू दे. Even advertisement suspense is a loss. Remember this. क्योंकि business बंद होने के बाद उसका क्या करना है फिर? Okay, in that particular case, the journal entry is partners capital account debit. Partners capital account debit to profit and loss account. Profit and loss account. So this is the journal entry for the transfer of the undistributed loss which is standing in the balance sheet asset. And undistributed loss is transferred to partners capital account and it is the entry. By the way, यहाँ पे कोई रेशियो नहीं होता. Okay, in PSR मतलब एक ही रेशियो होता है. Only one ratio. इथे रेशो वगैरे कॅल्क्युलेट करायची काही कटकट नाहीये. ओके, न्यू रेशो, ओके, सॅक्रिफाईस रेशो, गेन रेशो, बेनिफिट रेशो, असं काही नसतं, नथिंग. नाउ नेक्स्ट, when third party liability, third party or outsiders liabilities are transferred to realization account. Here I want to explain to you what do you mean by third party liabilities. Third party liabilities का मतलब क्या होता है? Third party liabilities means actually the liabilities of outsiders. Example, creditors, bills payable, bank loan, okay, bank overdraft, outstanding expenses, contingent liability, all are the examples of your third party liabilities. Then partner's wife's loan. If husband is a partner, then wife's loan is third party liability. If wife is a partner, then husband loan is a third party liability. Okay. Now entry for that is a sundry liabilities account debit. Sundry liabilities account debit to realization account. Sundry liabilities account debit to realization account. Number 5. Undistributed profits. Undistributed profits. इसका एग्जांपल देखो, जनरल रिजर्व, रिजर्व फंड और प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट स्टैंडिंग इन द बैलेंस शीट लायबिलिटी. Profit and loss account, okay, given in liability side are transferred to partners capital account. So undistributed profit like a general reserve, a reserve fund, okay, profit and loss account given in the liability side is called as the undistributed profit. Okay, this was undistributed loss, this is undistributed profit. तो ये अगर ट्रांसफर किया तो उसका एंट्री आने वाला है जनरल रिजर्व अकाउंट डेबिट. General reserve account debit, or we can say reserve fund account debit, profit and loss account debit, profit and loss account debit to partners capital account, partners capital account. So these are 5 entries which are called as the transfer entries. ये अभी मैंने जो 5 एंट्रीज बताया आपको, all these entries are known as a transfer entries. Now I want to give the explanation for the realization entries. Okay, realization entries आपल्याला example घ्यायचं आहे. Okay, म्हणजे सगळं explanation हे लिहून झालं असेल then we can proceed. If it is completed then we can proceed because this is very important. झालं असेल तर सांगा मला. झालं
सर झालं.
झालं पक्का सगळ्यांचं झालंय. Everybody completed. Okay. Accordingly, we can proceed.
सर एक मिनट.
राहिले काही का अजून? Take your own time, don't worry. आपका सबका होने दो. And this way, that way, I am daily uploading these lectures again on the app. App पे भी ये lecture रहता है. इसलिए recording करके.
हाँ सर अभी हो गया.
All right. Now please see again. Now number 6. When assets or unrecorded assets or goodwill sold oblique realized. मतलब क्या होता है? That means actually we are selling. Wait. Where actually assets are sold, like a furniture is sold. Furniture आपण sell केलं. Furniture sold, land and building sold, plant and machinery sold, or realized. Okay. Or actually any other asset which is not recorded. मतलब हमारे पास account books of account में नहीं है, लेकिन realize हो गया. पैसा ले लो. Okay. अभी तो business बंद ही करना है. So we are taking the money. Okay. Or goodwill is realized. Goodwill realized झालं. The entry for that is a cash oblique bank account debit to realization account. So this is a one single entry for all asset realized. Number 7. Any asset taken over by partner. Taken over by partner. म्हणजे काय होती का मार्केटमध्ये सेल करायच्या ऐवजी एखादा पार्टनर म्हणाला मी घरी घेऊन जातो ना मला पाहिजे. One partner may say, why you are selling furniture? I want this furniture. Why you are selling computer? I want this computer. Okay, he can take it away. It is still realized. So entry for that is a partner's capital account debit. Any particular partner capital account debit. Partner's capital account debit to realization account. To realization account. Listen to me carefully. For example, it is given that Mr. Ajay, our partner, he took over a computer. उसने computer वो ही taken over किया है. तो उसका entry क्या आने वाला है? Ajay's capital account debit to realization, not to computer. Okay. Because we have transferred all the assets. हमने सबसे पहले एंट्री में सारी एसेट कहाँ पे ट्रांसफर किया है? It is transferred to realization account. Next, number 8. When third party liabilities or contingent liabilities. Contingent liabilities. Or realization expenses. Okay, याला स्टार करा स्टार असा realization expenses के लिए ऐसा स्टार करो एक are paid. So when third party liabilities or realization expenses, okay, or contingent liability, मतलब suddenly one liability is coming up that is paid. मैं entry का पास होना रहे. The entry is realization account debit to cash oblique bank account. म्हणजे या एंट्रीच्या बरोबर ही एंट्री उलटी करायची म्हणजे ही एंट्री उलटी करायची तशी उलटी नाही करायची. Okay. Now why I asked you to put a star mark for realization expenses. Okay, please. Somewhere you write what is realization expenses. Please. कुठेतरी तिथे पुढे वहीच्या कपडावर लिहा. Above, the margin. वो पेज का जो मार्जिन होता है उसके ऊपर आपको लिखना है. Okay. Realization expenses or dissolution expenses or liquidation expenses or winding up expenses are incurred while selling assets. It can be commission or brokerage. Commission or brokerage. Okay. So realization expenses के लिए और क्या क्या बोलते हैं वो मैंने लिख के दिया आपको. It is also called as the dissolution expenses. It is also called as the liquidation expenses. It is also called as the winding up expenses. Okay, are incurred while selling assets. It can be a commission to agent, or it can be even the brokerage paid. Commission to agent or brokerage paid. कर लो. Number 9. When third party liabilities or realization expenses are paid by partner. मतलब taken over. This is called as a liability taken over by partner. जैसे asset taken over by partner होता है, यहाँ पे liability taken over by partner है. Now the entry for that is a realization account debit. Realization account debit to partners capital account. Partners capital account. Now number 10. When partners loan is paid partners loan is paid. मतलब पार्टनर्स का लोन अगर है उसका हमने पेमेंट कर दिया तो उसका एंट्री क्या पास करना चाहिए? Remember, partners loan is not to be transferred to realization account. Never. Because that is not third party liability. Partners loan is not a third party liability. उसका घर का आदमी है, अपना अपना घर का मामला है वो, इसके लिए उसको अलग से पेमेंट किया जाता है. Entries like this: partners loan account debit to cash oblique bank account. झालं की मला सांगा. Okay, because we want to take 5 more entries. Okay, so here realization stage is finished. First 5 entries transfer stage, next 5 entries realization stage, and remaining 5 entries for distribution stage. Can I wipe it out? Wipe out करून मला पुढे लिहावं लागेल. I need to wipe it out so I can write further. झालं असेल तर सांगा. आमचं झालं असं म्हणू.
झालं सर.
Okay. Right, next. Number 11. Profit on realization account. Profit on realization account is transferred to partners capital. Okay, in PSR, that means the profit and loss ratio. Realization account, which is a nominal account, entry for that is a realization account debit to partners capital account. Partners capital account. Loss on realization account. आता उलटी करायची. Opposite entry. Loss on realization account. Is transferred to partners capital. Account. Entry is opposite. Partners capital account debit. Partners capital account debit to realization account. Partners capital account debit to realization. Okay. Now thereafter, the entry, see, अब तो business तो बंद हो गया. The business is closed. Okay. Now partners are either they will get back their capital उनको उनका कैपिटल वापस मिलेगा, और अगर शॉर्टेज है तो उनको पैसा लेके आना पड़ेगा. दे आर सपोज टू ब्रिंग द मनी. Either they will be refunded or they will be giving the contribution. So number one, when final payment is given to partner, is made to partner, final payment is made to partner. Okay. आता जी एंट्री मी लिहिणार आहे, बरोबर, ही एक्झॅक्टली तुम्ही 11वीला पहिली एंट्री शिकलात त्याच्या उलटी एंट्री होणार आहे. डू यू रिमेंबर इन युअर लाईफ यू स्टार्टेड विथ द फर्स्ट जर्नल एंट्री दॅट वॉज अ कॅश अकाउंट डेबिट टू कॅपिटल अकाउंट. आठवतंय का? कॅश अकाउंट डेबिट टू कॅपिटल अकाउंट असं तुम्हाला 11th स्टँडर्डला शिकवलं होतं. ऍट दॅट टाइम बिझनेस वॉज स्टार्टेड. ओके. अँड नाव हिअर बिझनेस इज क्लोज्ड. एंट्री इज अपोजिट. Partners capital account debit. Partners capital account debit to cash oblique bank account. Okay. And number 14, when partner brings cash to close down books of accounts. मतलब अभी बिजनेस बंद ही करना है. Now entry is opposite. Cash oblique bank account debit to partners capital account. Partners capital account. So that is the entry. Now listen to me, friends. In the second session, we are going to solve the problem. अभी आप बोलोगे सर आपने बोला था यहाँ भी 5 एंट्रीज है. Fifth entry is about insolvency of any partner. When any partner is becoming insolvent, then in that particular case, we are supposed to take one more entry that is called as a capital deficiency distribution entry. लेकिन वो हम लोग बाद में करेंगे. Okay, मतलब बाद में देखेंगे. Now, in the second session, we are going to solve the practical problem number 1. Okay, तुम्हाला तयारी काय काय करायची बघा. In one page, only one page नको आपण चांगलं 1.5 page घेऊ. Okay, 3/4 page realization account म्हणजे 3/4 page realization, 1/4 page capital account, 1/4 page your cash account. एवढं तयार करायचंय. Okay, मी लाईन मारून ठेवतो. आता मीटिंग ऑटोमॅटिकली कन्क्लूड होईल ती, and thereafter you are requested to rejoin. But please don't go away. जाऊ नका आता कुठे, कारण परत जॉईन करा. प्रॉब्लेम घेणं महत्वाचं आहे. आय विल बी टेकिंग नाव फर्स्ट प्रॉब्लेम, प्रॅक्टिकल प्रॉब्लेम. ओके, द पेज नंबर इज 244, 244. आपण पहिला प्रॉब्लेम घेणार आहे, त्याच्यामुळे इकडे तिकडे पळापळी करू नका. आता मी मीटिंग
सर आपने 1.5 पेज क्या बोला था?
देखो, रियलाइजेशन अकाउंट 3/4 पेज बनाओ, फिर कैपिटल अकाउंट 1/4 पेज बनाओ, और कैश अकाउंट भी 1/4 पेज ऑन द नेक्स्ट पेज बनाओ. मैं तैयार करता हूँ. यू विल गेट अ चांस टू सी दैट.